Hey everybody, I'm going to show you now how to enter a lead sheet into Finale using simple entry. Some of you may be wondering why I didn't show you this one first, because it is called simple entry after all. And the reason is because I just personally don't use it that much, but I do know that a lot of people do love it, so this may be the one that you like the best. So let's dive in. I'm going to use a song called Frankie and Johnny. It's also from the same source as the other videos, the public domain anthology. And I got it set up already because we already talked about how to do all that in the other videos and put in a few notes. Now the simple entry is this note here that just looks like a regular eighth note. And then you have your simple entry palette, the notes and the rests. So, okay, I'm going to clean out this measure up here because it's got some stuff in it. I'm just going to put the cursor at the beginning, hit delete a bunch of times with the speedy note. You can see that's my default. And then grab the simple note. And then you see we have to start with a rest. So I choose the eighth rest and just click up there. So there's a rest. Now I have to choose eighth notes because we're in this third measure. And you just put the cursor where you want the note. And if you want to tie a note, you can hit T. I know in a previous video I told you you could hit equals, and that works with speedy. I think T also works with speedy, but in simple entry you have to hit T. I can hit a period to add a dot, and now I need another rest. So you just kind of have to keep going back and forth between the palettes here more. And of course I could move those palettes up closer to where I'm working if I wanted. That might help. And then just put them in again. Oops. See if I can just drag it up. Yeah, just dragged it up. Tie, T. Get the quarter note. And then, so you might notice that to me it doesn't feel like it's as fast, but when you're not familiar with it, with Finale, you might find it the fastest way for you. And by the way, Finale does do lots of things that really make it better than writing by hand. Like just puts the stems in the right direction for you. You don't have to think about that generally. Okay. Quarter. And I have to make that lower. I'm going to hit minus. Okay, that worked. And then T for tie. Now a whole note. Yay, that saves time. Now I need a rest. Eighth rest specifically. And the rest, I don't think it matters where you click it. It's going to put it in the right place. Oops. Oh, I clicked the wrong thing. That's why. Now it gave me like all this stuff in here. I wonder if I can just type over it. Let's find out. Okay, it's not letting me do that because the measure is full, I guess. So I'm going to get rid of this rest. Could probably do that with the eraser or something like that too. But as I said, this is not my personal favorite entry. It's not letting me again. Get rid of this again. And then click simple entry. Okay, but it's already got that rest. Let's try this. Is this an eraser? What is this? Yeah, eraser. Good. Eighth note. So you can see me messing up too. That's the thing about finale, I think, that you need to understand from the get-go, is that it's really deep. And you know why? Because music is really deep. And you can never know all there is to know about music. And you can probably never know all there is to know about finale. I call their tech support number fairly frequently. There's no shame in that, in my opinion. Okay, so that's all the notes. Now I can get rid of these extra measures. And see, finale automatically adds an ending measure there. Now all I have to do is put in the words and chords. Remember how to do that. Get the text tool, Frankie. I like to start syllables with a consonant, and John. If they have double vowels, it's even better. We were sweethearts. Oh Lordy, how did they love? They swore to be true to each other, just as true as the stars above. He was her man. He wouldn't do her wrong. Oh, I didn't do that right. He wouldn't do her wrong. And that's it. Okay, all we got left is the chords. So let's grab the chord tool. Let's put in the simple chords. C, G7 plus 5. I can even just put G7 plus, because that actually implies plus 5. And you see, it doesn't like it because it doesn't have it in the suffix library. But I just say, yes, please add it, and that'll be fine. Thank you very much. And then C. Sometimes it's not quite that easy, but we'll get to that later. I'm going to go ahead and add another C here, because it carries through, but I think it's kind of like a courtesy chord change. G7 plus again. And then C, and then C7. That tells you we're going to F, and 2 bars of F, and see they repeat it again here. F, F sharp, diminished, and I wrote down a little cheat sheet over here. The diminished is chord symbol number 148, to use the little O sign. So I'm going to hit colon 148. And there it is. Then C over G. And then A, 7. Then D7. G7. And then a whole bunch of chords here at the end. How about that? C, C7, over B flat. Remember, I used the underscore for that. A, diminished, so colon 148, tab F minor 6. I'm not so sure I would want all those chords stuck in there like that. I might alter it later. But I'm just copying. I mean, a copyist. I'm not, that's the good part about these assignments. You don't have to think about the arrangement right now if you don't want to. It's just about the, the copying. Now, you see these words are crashing into each other. So, one way to fix that is let's just make it 3 bars to a line. Command-Shift-M, 3 bars to a line. Yeah, still didn't quite fix it. Let's make it 2 bars to a line. And that basically fixed it. So that's the best way to fix spacing, really, is usually by stuff like that. There's some other little tricks and stuff, like putting a bunch of phantom rests in the background, but we're not going to worry about that right now. There's a nice lead sheet. It's got all the chords. It's got everything you need. It has my name in there, which will be your name when you do it, and that way I'll know that you actually did the assignment. And we're done. Save. And you could also print this to a PDF if you wanted to, of course, and you can send me the PDF or the finale file, and that's acceptable. Here's how you save to a PDF. Just hit Command-P, then down here go Save as PDF. And I want to put it into my little same Frankie and Johnny folder over here. And now I have a PDF and a finale file. All right, see you in the next video.